question. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me no more. But seriously, what is love if it isn't too cold and calculating to try and write it down in a formula? So again, love is so many different things. You can have like attachment love in a positive way. So not attached in a seeking way, but in a way where characters bond. Like me and my partner are bonded. Me and Khaleesi are bonded. And there's other people in which I bond. And that's like a really beautiful thing about mammals that live in community, is that we have this bonding, this like safety and this security and this like this intimacy that arises. And I'm sure there's lots of positive chemicals that arise from these bondings. But then to truly love someone, I think, is recognizing who you are and who they are in the moment. So there's that element in time, that love bond that happens, which is really beautiful. But then there's this true love, which is the empty looking and the I am. And I feel like that's the true way to love someone. And when you're in love with someone, I think that's sometimes what you're experiencing. Because when you're in love, so when you meet someone that fulfills all your needs in the beginning, and then over time it stops happening. But in the beginning, seeking stops, and then there is this beingness that comes forward, but you project it onto the other person. But it's like a connection to who you truly are. So really loving someone is seeing them for who they are in this moment and not looking at them through time. You interact with them through time. So like you say, you want to play a game, or you want to do the washing up, or tomorrow should we go and do this? But when you're actually experiencing them in the moment, you're experiencing them as the no thing and the everything. And that to me is really loving someone. That's like unconditioned love. That doesn't mean you don't argue, because then the character, so you're experiencing them as this boundlessness, but then the character's like, oh, but you didn't do the washing up and you said that you would. But I know I was bringing up washing up. We have dishwashers, so it's not actually a problem between me and my partner, but I don't know. That's what comes. So, although I have to say I don't like it when there is lots of washing up around the kitchen. So there could be an argument or a disagreement. You know, it could maybe go into an argument, like such a simple thing. But you're still connected to that emptiness of who you are. Like that's who they truly are. That's what's acting through them. Even if the character's having this disagreement. So the character's experiencing the pain, the character's experiencing dislike, and the character's experiencing annoyance, but what's actually looking at them, what's actually experiencing them is consciousness. Suffering comes when the consciousness and that character becomes so interweaved. It's like you see yourself as real and then you see them as real, and like this is an absolute disaster, because if this doesn't work out, it's going to take away from my freedom. My freedom is found in resolving this, because there's a loss of freedom to the present moment, the freedom of the present moment, of who you really are. Yeah, so he says that I read an anthropophilic say that even love is a byproduct. Yeah, so that's the secure bond that like me and Khaleesi have, me and my partner have, me and other friendships have. And that's like a really beautiful, loving feeling. But that kind of comes and goes because you're not always with that secure bond. But that's really positive, and that's the way it should be. So there's that love on the conditioned level, but then there is the unconditioned level, which is the empty looking.